What's going on, everybody? It's your boy 5 Foot, and today I got a list here. Got a couple things I kind of want to go over with you guys. 5 things that you should probably be doing before getting on your bike. I'm not going to waste anybody's time, so I'm going to go ahead and list the 5 things that I want to go over. We're going to go over your oil, tire pressure. I want to go over all your lights. I want to go over oh it's the mailman. She don't look happy, but she not happy at all. But anyways, let's get back into it, guys. Want to make sure we'll talk about brakes, and lastly, I want to give you guys my personal opinion on wearing a helmet when you guys ride. So let's go ahead and let's get into the video. Alright, so oil level. What you want to do is you want to lift your bike up. You want it to be sitting straight up and down, as straight up and down as you can get it. That way you can get the most accurate reading when you check your oil. So basically, if I was to check my oil on this bike here right now, what I would do is I'd come over, would lean the bike up a little bit to make sure it's sitting straight up. And what I would do is, once I got the bike sitting straight up, I would take out the oil stick and look at the level. I'll go ahead and actually pull that out for you guys. That way you can see what the dipstick looks like on these z125 Pros. So this is your dipstick, and you want it to be in the middle. That's very important, guys, when you're checking your oil level. Make sure your bike is sitting straight up. If you do not have your bike sitting straight up, you will not get an accurate oil level. So definitely check your oil level before you get on a bike. It doesn't take that long, and it can save you so much time and so much headache. The second thing I wanted to go over with you guys is your tire pressure. Not having air in a motorcycle tire can completely change the ride of the bike. I mean, you sit here and think about it. You only have 2 wheels, you know, that you're working with. So your tire pressure is very crucial when it comes to how your bike's going to perform and how it's going to feel on the road. Me personally, I recommend doing 35 psi. You can do whatever you want, but me personally, that's what I run on my bikes. I put 35 psi in all my tires, and it seems to work out just fine. That is probably something you should be doing before you hop on your bike. Check that tire pressure. The third thing I want to go over with you guys, something you should probably be doing before you hop on your bike and ride, is making sure all your lights work. I'm talking about your brake light, your front and back turn signals. And you also want to make sure your horn works. I mean, it's something that takes a couple seconds to do, and it can really save you a lot of time and headache, especially with the law. You know, what you want to do is turn your key on here. Make sure your key on, your odometer will come on, and then what you want to do is turn your left blinker on. We'll come back here. You can see the left blinker working. And then what you'll do is you'll come to the front. You see the blinker working. And then you want to turn on the other side. You want to make sure all your lights are working, guys. Make sure all your lights are working. Come over here. You see the blinkers working. Alright. We'll turn the blinker off. And then we'll come around here. Excuse my short legs, guys. So I'm going to be stretching here a little bit, trying to, you know, hit the rear brake. I got short legs, but you can see the brake works. So I mean, that's something that takes not much time at all, guys. So that is definitely probably something you should be doing before you get on your bike and ride. All right, so another thing I wanted to go over is the brakes. You can do a quick brake test to make sure your brakes are working before you even leave your yard. And let's go ahead and hop on here and let me show you guys how to do that. What you want to do is you want to hop on your bike. What you want to do is start it up. Once you started, you want to pull in the clutch, go down, go to first, and all you're doing on this test is just making sure your brakes are working. So what you're going to do is slowly go, and as you're going, you want to hit that front brake. And you want to see if it stops. You might want to do that a couple times, hit the front brake, see it stop. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to go, put your foot on that rear brake, go a little bit, hit your rear brake, see if it stops the bike. So I want to do that a couple times just to make sure it works. So go a little bit, slam the rear brake, make sure it works, and see it stop. So we are good to go. So the last thing I wanted to go over is your helmet. I cannot stress enough to, in my personal opinion, the best form of protection that you can have when you're on a bike is going to be this right here. But even having a cheaper helmet is better than having nothing on your head at all, guys. So I strongly recommend to wear a helmet when you're riding. To me, it's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. I mean, at all. It's not worth it. The last tip I want to give you guys is to wear your helmet. I mean, there's no better form of protection. I mean, I cannot say that enough. Me personally, I would never ride without my helmet. That's kind of like your seatbelt when you're in a vehicle. You don't have a seatbelt. This is your seatbelt right here. This is your seatbelt. And I cannot stress enough to wear your seatbelt, man. Wear your seatbelt. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to come out here and give you guys my personal 5 tips that you should probably be doing before you hop on your bike. So if you like the video, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work like I got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in.